Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero video. So today's video is going to be a little bit more about Yanagi rather than Lighter. I know Lighter is coming very soon. If you look at the dates right now, if I were to check the in-game banner, 1 day and 15 hours, it's about 2 days before Lighter comes. Now I want to make this video talking more about Yanagi because I feel like if you miss out on her, you might be missing out on like a very good opportunity to get a very good DPS character. So before moving into Lighter, I hope you guys are aware that right now if you compare the various different versions, we have Lighter, we have Harumasa, most likely is to come later on. Alright, again, no idea how it's going to be in the next version of version 1.4. What is the order going to be like? Is it going to be Harumasa first or is it going to be Miyabi? But a lot of players are probably going to try to pull for Miyabi, and I'm sure you guys are aware, most of the Zenless Zone Zero community are pretty hyped about her. Me, myself included, extremely hyped about Miyabi, but the truth is, should you be pulling for Lighter right here? I feel like Yanagi is going to be the better pull for a lot of players out there. So Yanagi is a very strong character. She is an anomaly character, very easy, very simple to build. If you guys are not aware already, for anomaly characters, you can just straight up prioritize on giving them anomaly proficiency and attack percent. Those two are going to be the most important stat for you to be able to push them up. You go for anomaly proficiency on slot 4, you go for anomaly mastery or attack percent on slot 6, doesn't really matter, and you can go for electric damage bonus on the slot 5, right? Right now I'm using 4 pieces of this, Chaos Jazz and 2 pieces of Thunder Metal. You can also go for Freedom Blues, 2 pieces, but I don't really have any of the good sets for that particular one. So this is the one that I'm sticking with for the time being. But yeah, in terms of her weapon, I would say she's pretty cheap, alright? I am using a Battle Pass weapon, right? But if you don't have this one, you don't have the Electro Lip Gloss, you can also consider using this particular one, which is the Rainforest Gourmet, which is also a very strong anomaly light cone. Now the truth is, I feel like if you miss out on her, you are going to be missing out on a very strong character overall. If you talk about the previous few characters, they are super strong DPS characters. We do have Elenjo, Zhu Yuan, and then we got Jendo and Yanagi. Now these are currently the top, the cream of the crop, the best DPS character that you can obtain, not counting Bernice. Bernice is much more of like an off DPS, off-field DPS kind of character, right? And definitely there are a few other options. For example, you can probably like build Grace somewhat DPS. You can probably build like, I'm sure Soldier 11 is also going to be strong. But the truth is, Lighter, his kit seems to be very focused towards you know, stunning characters and pretty much providing some sort of resistance. Right here you can see every time Lighter performs 5th hit of basic attack, he does have very fast attack speed, right? He's like an insane punching character. He also gives ice and fire attribute buffs to the team. Very good, very strong. One more thing is right here, I noticed all squad members are going to gain 1 stick of elation for Lighter, increasing ice and fire attribute damage dealt by agents. This effect can stack up to 20 times. Very cool. Getting you ice and fire attribute damage dealt. And also, right, if you have impact exceed certain threshold, the elation will be buffed further. He is going to be able to buff your ice and fire characters overall. When any squad member launches a chain attack, the duration of the entire squad's elation is refreshed. So very cool in that sense. The problem with Lighter is going to be how strong is the buff, right? Now as you guys can see, this is the numbers from the current content creator server. Based upon the numbers here, you can see the ice and fire rest are reduced by 15%. Alright, this is going to be the number in case you guys are wondering. So Lighter is going to be very good in an ice and fire team, and also if I'm not mistaken, he's also able to boost the ice and fire damage overall. Now I don't really like the idea of having a stunner character that can only fit in certain teams. I personally think that if you want to have a support character or a stun character, it's better to have someone that can fit everywhere. Now, in this case, we also have Qingyi. I feel like Qingyi is quite flexible on her own. She doesn't need to be, you know, in a specific like electric team or whatsoever. She is pretty strong. I didn't really pull for her because I was, you know, saving for Jendo during that particular period. But you can see Qingyi is going to be much more of a generalized character in terms of for impact, you know, stun character, whereas Lighter seems to fit only in a currently ice and fire team. Now if you have Elenjo and maybe Soldier 11 build, lighter could be great for you. Alright, in the future, maybe like we're gonna have like very strong synergy within those. But for the time being, that is going to be the restriction for now, right? With a lot of Ellen Joe team, a lot of players probably already have someone like Lycoan, alright, and Sokaku in that team. So you're pretty much fixed with that particular one. How much is upgrade from that to lighter? Probably about 10 to 20%, I'm guessing, right? And for Soldier 11, if you have Koleda, you know, you already have a stun character, you can basically pair her with Band Bigger. So that's also going to be an option. So I feel like for most players, alright, Yanagi feels like a better overall option because you're pulling for a... I know Yanagi is also like going to be restrictive because she is going to be strictly an electric type anomaly character, but you definitely build a team around her. But she is a damage dealer, so it makes sense for a damage dealer to be restrictive because you are trying to build multiple different elements. Whereas for stun character, it's a little bit weird that you have stun character that can only fit into like these few teams. Which is why I'm a big fan of Caesar, for example. Her concept is extremely simple, straightforward. She can do almost everything in any team, right? She's just such a flexible character. Same goes for Bernice, you know, same goes for Nicole as well. These characters are really strong, and I doubt they will ever be replaced unless there's an S counterpart of these particular characters, you know. Hopefully Nicole won't get power creep by anything anytime soon. Now what about Lighter's Light Cone? Is it any good, right? You can see right here, impact percent base attack. Upon launching quick exist and perfect assist, the equiper's impact increased by 25%, right? And you know, if you are able to hit enemy with basic attack, you know, stack out to 20 times, every attack is going to trigger the reset of the duration. Any squad member hits an enemy, every stack of will applied to the target. The crit damage of ice and fire dealt by that attack increased by 1.5%, and this stacks a lot of times, right? Only one of these effects can be active at a time in the squad, so it's either ice damage or fire damage. I guess it's not bad of a overall W engine, but it seems to like be fitting to lighter only, right? Maybe you can get this for Lycoan if you want to, but I honestly don't think like, or maybe Koleda can put this as well, but it's just, if you want to, I guess that's an option. But for most players, I think saving for Miyabi makes more sense, at least for me, right? Because like Miyabi is coming soon, and I'm sure most players also want to try to wait what comes after Miyabi, right? The truth is, you got Yanagi right now, and I highly recommend Yanagi because she's still going to be a very strong character, and I honestly can't see Yanagi being replaced because she's pretty much an anomaly character for electric, and I think she pretty much replaces Grace for a lot of teams, right? And she's going to be the main DPS for a while. I doubt they're going to release, with Grace right there, which is an anomaly electric, and Yanagi being another anomaly electric, I doubt they're going to release another anomaly electric. It doesn't make sense, right? In the future, if they ever release electric, like you can see, right, the next character is literally another electric type, which is Harumasa, right? He's going to be the electric attacker. I doubt they're going to release any electric characters for a long time, so I feel like it's probably going to be safer to get Yanagi. I feel like she's much more future-proof compared to Lighter. Just my honest opinion. Let me know what you guys think, alright? With all of these characters upcoming in Zenless Zone 0, who are you guys saving for? Who are you guys planning to pull? Are you guys pulling for Lighter at all? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.